Wow. Wow. Check out that timing. Literally down to the millisecond. SpaceX just started their live stream. As you can tell in the bottom left-hand corner of your screen. Good to see you guys. Welcome to this Rumble live stream. You Rumbillions, you. Go ahead and muster up. Where you from? What you munching on? Ooh, Starship. Very nice. Coming to you from Ohio here. Got my new eccentric blackout mug now available. Get yours now. Link in the description below. Make every drink drinkable. Fly Grim, good to see you again, bro, from Nazareth, PA. The usual suspects back. And of course, if you're a Locals member, I do have Locals chat open, and I'll be sure to refresh it from time to time, just in case it's not working like it was last time, or wasn't last time. Mitch Robertson. Wow, check out that awesome view. Let's go big screen. Very nice. Then you get some windshield wipers on that camera, brah. If you haven't seen a Vandenberg launch from before, this is a West Coast launch from California, Vandenberg Air Force Base, Space Force Base now. The weather does tend to be kind of shoddy, although that's definitely looking like a dirty lens to me. It's also foggy, obviously. It tends to be pretty foggy there, more often than not. But all we really care about, though, is the drone ship landing, right? So hopefully the camera will be generous to us, and we'll get to see that feed uninterrupted. So this is another Starlink launch. Good stuff. All right. Launching 46 version 1.5 Starlink satellites to Earth orbit. Jules here from North Carolina. Mitch Robertson, California. Deep behind commie lines. I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Wish you the best. Ooh, Eric Beavers, Colorado barbecue ribs. Oh, I haven't had ribs in a long time. Slab some extra barbecue sauce for on there for me, bro. Yeah, Carson Reed. Who is the host? Let's see if we recognize the voice. There is no host. SpaceX just keeps getting more and more laxed with their live streams. I'm okay with that. It just gives me more an excuse to run my mouth. Maybe we'll find out eventually, though. Mitch Robertson should be able to see it when it gets higher up. Well, I'm jelly, man. Still haven't seen a launch, but hopefully Starship Super Heavy is in my future. Finkster. Rockford, Illinois, plural. Ooh, Fat Boy Ice Cream Bar. Nice. Maybe I'll have an ice cream sandwich myself later tonight. Treat yourself. Big Cotty Dog. Wichita, Kansas. Dark Knight. I'm a native Ohioan. Ooh, Cleveland area. Okay. But am in Vegas right meow. Hopefully you're not gambling all your money away. Okay, we got a Locals member in the Locals chat. MAGA Mentata's back. Yo, being licked by clouds. Yep. Speaking of clouds, we got a big cloud dump right there.
As a reminder, today's mission is for Starlink. We'll be
Sounds
sending
like Kate
another
again.
46 satellites into low Earth orbit.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
We're just going to take their word for it because we can't see anything. I think there's a rocket there somewhere.
LD is go for launch.
It's launch director. The rocket has taken control over its destiny.
T-minus 30 seconds.
What's up, Argentina? Thanks for joining us, bro. Good to have you on the Rumble.
T-minus 15 seconds.
Here we go. Don't get scared now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition.
I see ignition.
And liftoff of the Falcon 9 and Starlink.
Get some. Lick them fog clouds, rocket.
Pitching downrange.
Oh, check out that view, man.
Stage
That's
1
awesome. It didn't get to lick clouds for long. Broke through that layer. Such a great view for being a cloudy day. I don't know how they managed that.
Telemetry, let me know.
Falcon is supersonic.
As you just heard, Falcon 9 is traveling faster than the speed of sound.
It really looks like it's tilting, doesn't it? Man, it's going horizontal fast. It has to go horizontal so it can actually fall around the Earth. If it just goes straight up, it'll come straight down. Unless it gets to a certain altitude, then it'll just enter the sun's orbit.
Falcon 9 has passed through max Q. This is the moment of maximum dynamic pressure the vehicle will feel during flight.
Vac engine chill has started.
Such a mellow stream tonight. I like it. Everything's chill and calm. It even sounds pretty mellow.
We're just about 30 seconds away from main engine cutoff, the first of 3 events that will happen in quick succession.
As the atmosphere thins, that plume behind the rocket
Nico
gets to
will be
spread
followed
out.
by stage separation.
It's a 2-stage rocket, so it's about to cut off the engines and separate the first from the second. And the second will continue on with the mission, and the first will land on the drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You, on the Pacific Ocean with an S.
Nico.
Stage separation confirmed.
Here she goes.
Vac ignition.
Bearing separation
Booyah.
confirmed.
As you can see, those fairing halves have deployed, marking the second flight for those fairing halves, and we will be attempting to recover them once they fall back to Earth.
Josh and Bama. Alabama. Name that movie. If no host,
Beautiful
make this
view
your
of
Dan
Earth
Rather
from
moment,
both
brah.
angles. The first stage on the left-hand side of your screen, with those grid fins now deployed, and the second stage,
signal, CVAN.
second stage on the right-hand side of your screen.
So those titanium fly swatters on the left-hand side there are used to control the rocket once it falls into the thicker parts of the atmosphere. Help steer the rocket. Until then, while it's kind of just bobbing there in microgravity, these coal gas thrusters, these little poofers that you
Take a
see.
look at the telemetry for first stage on the left-hand side of your screen. You might notice that the booster is still climbing in altitude. It has not yet reached the peak of its journey. It will
Apogee.
be returning to Earth, and we'll be attempting to recover it on our drone ship.
Hasn't had apogee yet. It's still climbing. Oh, so slowly. But yeah, these little poofers here. It's kind of like Wally with his fire extinguisher in space to get back to the girl,
As
or
a reminder,
the
today's
robot,
payload
whatever
is
it is.
for SpaceX's satellite internet constellation Starlink.
Ooh, floating ice debris. Nice. On the right-hand side is that Merlin vacuum engine for the second stage, pushing those 46 Starlink satellites toward a complete orbit. Because if the engine were to shut off right now, it would just eventually plummet back to Earth and burn up in the atmosphere. And after it deploys those satellites in about an hour,
Everything continues to look nominal for both first and second stages.
that second stage will then do a retro burn, and it will slow itself down so it does fall back into Earth and
Both vehicles are following nominal trajectories.
crashed down into the drink. Fox Pup, good to see you, man. That's one beautiful broomstick. Or boomstick, depending on your preference.
The booster on the left-hand side of your screen is now beginning to descend, make its way back to Earth. It'll use the grid fins that you see there to help steer as it re-enters the thick part of the Earth's atmosphere.
It's just an all-around cloudy day for the California
Just about,
coast, isn't it?
Under 30 seconds until stage 1 entry burn, where the first stage will ignite 3 engines to slow it down.
The reason they want to slow it down is because they don't want it to slam into the thicker parts of the atmosphere. Then it could break rocket in half.
Stage 1 FTS as safe.
The reason why these reused boosters look sooty
Stage 1
is
entry
because
burn
of this,
startup.
because of this entry burn right here. All that soot that it flies through its own soot.
You can see on your screen there, those 3 engines have reignited, helping to slow the first stage down as it re-enters the atmosphere.
Stage 1 entry burn shutdown.
ACS thrusters really working at it there, pushing it downrange, getting that glide slope. Camera's skidsing out on us. Come on, camera. Camera, go bye-bye. Hopefully we get a nice view from the drone ship during this landing. Which will be coming up in about a minute.
Lost signal, Hawthorne.
Stage 1 transonic.
As you just heard, the first stage is traveling near the speed of sound.
Stage 2 FTS as safe.
At the
Keeping on that
T+8
telemetry
minute mark,
down at the
everything
bottom.
continues to look nominal for the second
Stage 1 landing burn. Stage
Here we
2
go.
terminal guidance.
Come on, get that feed. We can't have 2 streams in a row where we don't get to see the landing. Come on. Chum on, man. Chum on.
Stage 1 landing leg deploy.
Come on. Here we go. So brief. Oh, look at that magic.
Stage
Now
1
you see
landing
it.
confirmed.
Now you don't.
All right, as you saw there briefly, as the smoke clears, there we see once again,
Bullseye.
Falcon 9 has landed, marking SpaceX's 55th first stage landing on our drone ship, Of Course I Still Love You. This is the 51st overall Starlink mission and the 29th launch of the year.
Good stuff, man. This is so amazing. It's so crazy to me that they can land that
Pico.
big ass sucker out there in the middle of nowhere. Second engine cutoff has happened.
As you just heard the call out, the second stage engine has cut off, waiting to hear the call out for good orbit.
Nominal orbit insertion.
And there you just heard it. Stage 2 is now carrying 46 Starlink satellites into low Earth orbit. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check SpaceX social media for confirmation of Starlink deploy.
And just like that. It's over. Very, very, as the kids say these days, chillaxed stream. Am I right? Well, thank you guys for tuning in with me today. That was fun. Hope you guys had a nominal weekend, and I hope your work week that starts tomorrow, yay, for Mondays, will be nominal as well. And then I will see you in a day or two. Okay. Thanks for tuning in live with me on this Rumble live stream. And until next time, Godspeed.